has begun.
All right. Who wants to recap real quick for us?
Well, we almost died.
Oh boy,
which
where
is
do
the
we
same
begin?
as every single recap we ever do. So,
Almost died. There was a T-Rex. We tried to make a pit,
and we almost
which
died.
would have worked under any other circumstance.
Best laid plans of mice and men.
There was a communicator thing that we probably should have tried to take out before setting off the T-Rex, before sicking the T-Rex on the party, but yeah.
And we almost died. Actually, I think that Aubrey almost died like 6 times.
Yeah, I was on 2 successes and 2 fails saving throws. So thanks for John for coming in strong with that cure wounds.
Healing word.
All right.
So
Well, V looks at all of you and says, "We need to run now."
On it. Let's go.
No disagreement here.
fine,
And
let's go.
so if you want to take a few moments to cast any healing spells, you can, but otherwise you need to book it.
Spells? What spells? I don't have any spell slots left.
I'm gonna lay on hands myself for 20.
Okay.
Not 20, not 20,000, just 20.
I am
And
also going to grant you all a very quick boon. This does not replenish your spell slots. However, it will replenish your health points. Go ahead and take a level real quick right now.
Oh boy. What does that mean for me? I think I get a thing.
Hold up. You want us to take a level right now on stream?
Wait.
Yes.
Brian, don't look at
Brian,
the torso
yes.
of the mouth. Just do it.
This is gonna take me forever. You should have warned me.
Well, no, we don't regen. We don't change our spells out anyway until we long rest. It's fine. Don't worry about
Alright.
it.
All right, 85 hit points. Here we
Yeah,
go.
you're basically just going to add on some hit points right now.
It just adds on to the max. It doesn't even add on to what we have. Oh wait, yes it does. Never mind.
You're assuming
Yep.
I'm not going to multi-class?
Whatever, Brian.
Look at that. I just got
Take
5th
as
level
long as you
spells.
want, I guess. Well, then you have 1 extra spell, don't you?
So
No, 2
5
extra
plus
spells.
6, 7 plus 8 to my total.
3 extra spells. Oh, this is wild.
I have 75 total HP. Hell yeah. Ding.
Are you ready, Brian?
Well, I'm going to be sitting here reading my spells.
You'll be fine.
All right.
We'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
All right. So you all start sprinting through the woods, and you can hear that telltale sound behind you, that and you're positive that there are definitely some sort of aerial troop that is also in at least tertiarily aware of where you guys are and maybe where you're heading, depending upon what sort of communication was given by this captain. And so the sprint is on. I need you all to make me athletics checks or just straight constitution rolls if you don't have athletics.
It is the same for me either way. Wonderful.
Athletics, I have those.
I don't. Oh. That's not good.
Athletics is okay. That's a 17 for Anna.
Yeah, that's an 8 for
Okay.
Gilmore.
What's our alternative? A constitution...
A constitution roll. Just add your constitution and roll a d20.
Mod, not save.
Yep, just mod.
10.
All right. So everybody below a 12, go ahead and mark a tally. When you hit 3 tallies, you are going to get 1 point of exhaustion.
Love it.
And you guys continue sprinting, and you're looking ahead, and you can see that the light is incredibly bright beyond the trees, maybe a quarter mile, half a mile ahead of you, and you believe that you're going to be hitting these plains soon, which is both a blessing and a curse. While you'll be able to move at a much faster speed, you'll also be out in the open. And I assume you guys want to continue your westerly direction, though?
Wait, I was gonna do something. What are we running from?
The noise of another T-Rex?
Fuck. I was gonna grab a communicator and tell him, "We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you?"
Well, you missed an opportunity then.
That's
didn't you?
because you quit. You quit the session when I was about to do it. I won't forget this.
Well, I'm glad. So anyway, I guess you all continue heading west then?
Not moving much better options right now, so yeah.
Theo's running along as he's trying to read spells.
Okay.
Anna's just like
Yeah, you got 2 people here with 25-foot movement speed and 1 person with a 30-foot movement speed. Feels great.
she has to
Well, you
outrun
guys
you
are
guys.
all dashing at this point. Like, there's definite dash actions going on.
So,
Although
60
you
and
do
50.
all notice that V is so much faster than you guys are. Like, she is just fucking booking ass. But as a wood elf, you know. And so I think that after a while of huffing and puffing and just hearing the looming in the distance, and if you turn around and look over your shoulders, you can see that there are just trees being pushed aside as this enormous creature is pursuing you. I'm going to need another athletics check as all of you make your way into the plains.
God damn it.
Okay.
The sun is almost blinding as you make your way out from under these trees. Like, you basically go from an almost darkness situation to a bright, blinding sunlight that is just disorienting at this point. What were your athletics checks?
18.
7.
13.
Guilford, that will be another check mark.
Yup.
And Guilford, your lungs are burning. You have a stitch in your side, and you're just sprinting to the best of your capabilities. Everybody else, I think that, Theo, you're definitely feeling a little bit of fatigue, but you're still managing to keep up with just the sheer force of will that you're able to muster. Everybody make me a perception check after maybe 400 or 500 feet through these plains.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Nope, Anna's not seeing shit.
Natural 1 for 6. My dice luck is back. I rolled a 6, a 5, and now a 1.
4.
Oh my god.
We all suck.
Back on brand, I see.
Yes.
I need you all to roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, then, please.
Oh, Jesus.
It's better
Okay.
when we all rolled. Better than when we all rolled nat ones on the same roll last time.
Well, that's a 19, but a 4 because disadvantage. Actually, sorry, a 3 because I have a -1 dex.
10 at disadvantage.
Okay.
22.
Yeah. You got a what?
22.
Okay, so Theo, you'll take half damage.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So you guys are sprinting with the best of your ability, and Theo and V both sort of dive out of the way as this projectile just drops out of the air, and you all look up as you watch this projectile, and you can see that there is a pteranodon with a dragonfolk rider on top of it, and this dragonfolk dropped this projectile on top of you. And everybody that failed, you're going to take 24 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Everybody that succeeded is going to take 12.
so because I'm a Forge Domain Cleric, I only take half of that anyway.
Oh,
Oh.
fire damage?
Fire,
Then I
I'm
take
half-
12
Yep.
anyway, too. Because I'm resistant.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Buckley. I'm going to need initiative now, please.
No,
Damn it.
geez. So we're just running. Oh my god, I got a 1. I got a 0.
Yeah, how's it feel, motherfucker?
I got a 0. What the fuck? That is my second 1 in 5 rolls. Different dice.
Are we in the exact opposite of the order of initiative that we were in last time?
I think
Yup.
so. What the fuck? God damn it.
All right. So,
Just keep whipping fire at me, it'll be fine.
I need everybody to make me a perception check real quick, please.
Okay, that's not awful.
7.
13.
Nat 1 plus 3.
All right, Gil, you notice that there are 4 of these pterodactyls with these riders on top of them that are pursuing you guys. And you can see that just coming out of the trees are a few dragon folk with their velociraptors that they're riding upon. And you can still hear that stomping of the T-Rex in the distance. Everybody else, you are way too caught up in the explosion and sprinting and just the pandemonium of everything that is going on to fully comprehend what is really happening. And I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah!
And
Natural
this
20.
time it is going to be a lot more damage.
Well, that's
Natural 20.
11.
Okay?
Roll a new character here in about 5 minutes.
All right. So Emma and Theo, you both save. John, Gil, you're going to take full damage. Gil, you are going to take 38 points of fire damage.
15 for 19 fire damage.
And everybody else takes 38 as well, but halved.
19.
19.
Which
What's
then-
half of 19? Because I'm resistant.
You round up, correct, John?
Everything in Dungeons and Dragons is round down. Everything.
Oh, okay. Round down.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's sometimes beneficial for players,
Mm.
sometimes beneficial for enemies.
9?
Right. So
Okay,
in this
I think.
case, you would take 9, correct.
Actually, that's not true. Roundup is only in the case of hit dice. It's weird.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah. Good point. The dragon folk that are trailing you guys will continue to sprint up with their velociraptors, and we will launch a couple of arrows. One of them will be. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. So V launches 2 arrows at one of the pterodactyls that's above you guys, and one of them like wraps up in these brambles that sort of grabs around the wings of this pterodactyl, and it starts to fall towards the earth, and that will bring us to Enna. What are you doing, Enna?
okay, so I have 0 ranged attacks.
Run, Forrest, run!
Think. Uh, how far above us are the? How far above us are the pterodactyls?
About 100 feet.
So what I'm going to do is. Wait, actually, I do have some javelins that I could throw. So I'm going to just launch a javelin straight up at one of the um, pterodactyls.
Make
That's
an
what those are
attack roll,
called.
please. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's still a +7 to hit. Oh, 18 plus 7, 25.
Fuck yeah, that hits. Holy shit.
Okay,
Are you
that's
aiming
one.
for the pterodactyl or for the rider? They
Uh,
both hit. I'm just asking for terms of hit point.
rider.
Okay.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you take your javelin and you sort of step into it a couple of sideways steps and just release this thing, and it goes hurtling, and you see it sort of wobbling with on either end, sort of in this spiraling pattern towards the dragon folk rider, and it just clips him right in the shoulder, and he sort of rocks back and lurches a little bit, but manages to keep his seated position. And after Enna is Theo.
Can I make my second attack with another javelin, or?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Right, going at it again with another javelin. That might be a
You
little bit.
muted yourself, so I thought you were done.
Oh, I forgot too. 19.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Oh, that's another 9 points.
All right. So you turn around and you hurl your second javelin. And, excuse me, rather than connecting on the shoulder of this dragon folk, it drives right in through the throat and under, its fucking helmet that it's wearing, and just pierces it, and you can see that it sort of goes limp and then falls off the side of this pteranodon and starts to go down towards the earth. Do you have a bonus action?
I do, but I have little to nothing that I can do for a bonus action, so she's just
Fair
gonna keep running
enough.
then.
Theo.
Off she goes.
Hmm. I would like to cast Commune with Nature.
What?
Okay. To do what?
Within 3 miles of us, I would like to know the location of any dwarves, humans, and caves.
And caves?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I do that. It's instantaneous.
There aren't any.
Okay.
Rip.
Well, shit.
Sorry, man.
So we're out here alone. I'm pretty sure I don't.
If that spell would have said elves, you would have gotten a different answer.
I said
But
I said dwarves, elves, or caves.
oh, I thought you said dwarves, humans,
I
or
thought you
caves.
said
So
humans.
yeah.
Oh, if I slipped, I meant to say elves, but I might have misspoke. But if
Okay.
I
So yes, there are elves, and
oh.
not just the one that is in your party.
Okay. It says I can learn their location.
Oh, there's also one like right next to you. Just
Yeah, there's one
dwarfs.
right next to you, and then you get like a couple of blips like back in the woods, a couple of miles.
No.
Back where we came from.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing up ahead of us.
No, definitely not.
Gotcha. I think that's my turn.
Well, you're going to keep sprinting though, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Then that will bring us to last but definitely least, Gil.
Yep. Fuck. Question. So when we leveled up, did we also get the boost in spell slots or not until after we rest?
Mm-hmm. You definitely did.
So we get the spell slots.
Yep.
Cool. So you said that there's a bunch of velociraptors on the ground?
Yeah, they're probably 400 feet behind you at this point.
Okay. And so not until a round or two from now. How spread apart are they?
They're pretty grouped together. It seems like they're working as sort of a team. There are 6 in total, so 6 riders, 6 velociraptors.
Good to keep
You
in
haven't
mind.
gotten a glimpse. You haven't gotten a glimpse of any T-Rexes yet, though.
They're too far away to do the thing, but once they catch me, because they certainly will, I've got an idea. So, Gil, just get a fucking run. Because he doesn't have any decent range right now.
Are you gonna full dash?
Oh, yes.
All right. Then that will bring us back around to the pterodactyls, who will. Gil, you are the only one that is going to be out of range for this. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from everybody that isn't Gil. Gil, however, I need another athletics check.
Fuck!
Because you just dashed, homie.
What
Okay.
is that? That's an 11?
I'll give you advantage because you didn't take any actions. And because you were super close.
15.
Yep, alright, you saved.
Yikes.
This was a dex save?
Yep,
9.
oofa doofa. Alright, so we are going to do... Well, at least you took out fucking 2 of them. So actually, that's only going to be 28 of fire.
Okay.
Half of that for you, Theo.
Half of that for me as well, so 14.
Right, 14.
Oh yeah, we're looking bad over here.
Yeah, time to spread out, guys. Split up, gang!
V is also starting to look kind of fucking rough. And that will bring us to the velociraptors, who will move increasingly closer. And that will bring us to V, who is going to launch another arrow at another pterodactyl. Oh, shit. That's a fucking natural 20. So that arrow, as it, like, encases this pterodactyl in its, like, vines and stuff, you see the blood start to come out of this pterodactyl, and it's sort of raining down. Not necessarily upon you guys, because it's a little farther behind, but the situation is intense. and it immediately starts to plummet into the ground. The earlier one that you saw, the encased with vines, that one has already plummeted into the ground and does not appear to be moving. And so that will bring us to you, Anna. What are you doing? Got any more javelins, homie?
Yes, I have 3 more javelins.
Oh, like a boss.
And off one goes. Straight up to the pterodactyl's rider. Please.
Dope.
9.
Nope.
Second is... Okay, that's better. That's a 20, not natural.
That'll hit.
Okay. That's going to be 7 points of damage.
So you whip this javelin through the air, and the way that the tip wobbles when it flies through the air, it manages to sort of graze the upper neck and torso area of this dragonborn, but you don't seem to have done any sort of solid damage or hit to him. Do you have a bonus action that you'd like to do?
I like to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Hey.
All right. And then I assume you're moving your speed. All right. And then Theo, what are you doing?
There are ground
There
level
are
people
two
chasing.
pterodactyls in the air. There are 2 pterodactyls in the air, and there are 6 velociraptors with riders that are about 400 feet back. Or no, I'm sorry. They're about 360 feet back.
Okay, gonna save that. So instead, I think I'll use Cloud Daggers. Hold on, let me see. I fucked this up last time, so I don't want to do this again.
I'm sure you'll fuck it up again.
You said 100 feet above us?
Yep.
Can't do that. Dust.
You should be able to transform into something that can fly at this point.
I completely forgot the druids could do that.
Oh my god.
Well, they can.
Shape up. I can't cast spells as a shape, right? Or
John?
So, as a druid, if you have a concentration spell running, you can shapeshift and keep the concentration going, but you cannot cast as your wild shape.
and I return to my normal shape as a bonus action?
Depends on what circle you are.
Fucking
Okay.
no.
So you'd have to look. You're a circle of the land, yeah.
Or forest?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need the full action to do both.
Okay. I will become...
Unless he gets knocked out of it for enough damage.
Eagle!
All right, get your animorphs on. Let's go.
I become a frog.
Why would you? What?
I'm gonna become a...
Become something with a dig speed. There you go.
Oh, a dig? That's interesting.
Nah. I'd just save your butt, but you know.
Giant vulture.
I need to send you the list of things that you could theoretically become per level.
Dog, right?
I have a bunch of stuff.
The man forgot that he could transform into fucking animals, like the biggest thing that druids can do.
Yeah, like the thing druids do.
I'm going to become a swarm of insects.
Okay.
I mean, you could do that, I guess.
Oh, they're not very fast. Hold on.
There we go.
Wow, Brian, you fucking...
Here we go.
You're a genius tactician.
Copy this. Paste that.
Who's after me?
Me.
Okay.
I just sent you a list. You can actually look it up. So you're under standard beast shapes on this list. And since you're past level 8, you can become any of these on the first section. You know, brown bear, dire wolf, giant eagle,
Giant eagle
tiger,
sounds
giant
good.
vulture, giant spider, giant octopus, which I don't necessarily recommend in the middle of a field.
Man, still not a great... Oh. Oh, fly speed. I will be a giant eagle. And
God.
Got there. I have to look up the stat block for a giant eagle.
I have it here.
What is
You-
the
Ooh, multi-attack.
carry weight for a giant eagle? Is the better question.
Well, how strong is it?
He is 16 strong. Plus 3.
Oh, Jesus.
Plus 3
Oh,
bonus.
wow. Because V weighs 120.
Yeah, V could definitely fly on top of a giant eagle.
Well, I'm wondering if all of you can fly on top of a giant eagle.
It is considered a large creature. So it's
Right.
a 10 by 10, which increases its multiplier for how much it can carry.
Well, and you, oh wait, you're medium. What is Enna? A Genasi is medium?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Nope.
hey,
you guys
Aubrey.
can't.
Now is
300
the time
pounds.
to kill the DNPC.
We wouldn't be able to. Yeah, two of the 3 could be carried. If you were an air genasi, you'd weigh like 30 pounds.
Somebody drop out of the
Not all
game
of
real
us
quick.
could be Ergonastes.
This is West Marches. Just drop out and come back.
Yeah,
I'll
unfortunately.
I'll pick up my mates.
Oh no!
The elf is faster than
I-
we are.
He's also looking rough. Oh, I can't do anything because Enna wouldn't. But oh my god!
So wait, who are you picking up?
John and Aubrey.
Oh.
How much movement does your eagle have?
I'ma tell you now, you can't do that because I weigh too much.
You fatso.
I'm a dwarf wearing lots of armor. I'm wearing heavy armor, my guy.
Can I pick up Enna and Elf Lady?
Yes,
We said fuck
you
the dwarf.
absolutely can.
Listen, it's nothing personal. It's just
All right, well, I got a thing for the Velociraptor.
Okay. So here's the thing that I was thinking is that you could fly up and take out a pterodactyl, but you know, I guess abandoning one of your friends with the DMPC is also an option.
there are 2 pterodactyls right now.
Correct.
All right. I'll do things your way. I'm gonna make a double attack. I can fly 80 feet. Can I reach him?
No, you cannot. Not this turn.
All right. I'll go 80 feet up.
All right.
I guess that's it.
It seems like you might distract them at the very least.
Wait, so does he have anybody on his back still, though?
No.
Okay,
If he's just going 80 feet up, he's just going 80 feet up.
gotcha.
And then that will bring us to you, Gil.
All right, so I'm going to just take a movement action to separate myself further to scatter the group because area attacks suck when you can only hit one person.
Okay.
And then... Actually, wait, shit. where is V in all of this relative to me or Gil?
I would say that V is probably 10, 15 feet behind you.
I can't expend so much time healing Enna so that she doesn't fucking die to a T-Rex and then not send any healing to V. Alright.
Well, she also has one more entangle left, so that's kind of good for you guys.
Yeah, I know.
So you're gonna cast your healing spell on her.
Yeah, because I need to save at least my max level spell slot, but I can burn the one other one I got to heal her.
All right. How much is that?
And so just before, okay, I'll do it before I move, so I can actually like tag her and then run.
All right.
Let's see here. That is going to be a lot because that's a cure wounds at fourth fit at at a fourth level, which is 8.
Oh
plus.
shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of healing. That's all I got. I've got 1/4 and 1/5 level spell slot. So since nobody healed up after the last fight, this should hopefully help. So that's gonna be 7 plus 8. That's 20. No, what? 15. Jesus, John. 8 and 8. Why did I just roll basically max healing? What? 16 plus 15. 31 plus 5 is 36 healing.
She looks so much better. Like you just did work.
I just rolled 1 underneath maximum. What?
That's fair.
I can't roll shit on my D20s, but my D8s are coming in all day. Okay.
Well, that's the thing, man. If you're gonna roll like garbage on everything else, you got to roll nice on something. Now we're going to get a couple of throwing axes on the eagle. We got a 13 and a nat 20. Does the 13 hit? Brian,
Huh?
you giant eagle.
Oh, 13.
Does a 13 hit it?
My AC is 13.
All right, so you're gonna get 2 attacks.
So wild shapes have their own AC. Is the giant eagle's AC 13?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
All right, so the first attack is going to be for 6. The second attack is going to be for 19, or 18, sorry, 18. You guys notice over your shoulder that the velociraptors and their riders are getting ever closer. Like they're about 200 feet behind most of you. Gil, they're probably like 230, something like that behind you.
Next round.
And then V is going to use her last entangle. That's going to fucking hit. And you watch as one more pterodactyl and its rider sort of, not the one that you have wounded thus far, Enna, and it just drops out of the sky. So you only have the wounded rider left on the pterodactyl and the 6. And everybody make me a perception check. And it'll be at disadvantage because you guys are just sort of glancing over your shoulders.
Fuck.
9.
2 plus 5. 7.
Ah, fuck.
Let it be known I haven't rolled above a 10 on my D20s today.
Wow, perception +4. Is this perception or passive perception?
It's perception at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Aren't you an eagle? Don't you get advantage?
Yeah, it's just a normal roll then.
Oh, well, in that case. 17.
You see trees get knocked aside.
No, Jesus.
Behind us.
hmm About 700 feet back, you see this enormous tyrannosaur with this rider with this giant red plume on its helmet. Sort of, he's hanging on as like this T-Rex is just leaning back and roaring as it's emerging into the plains. And Theo, you're the only one that has noticed this. And then that will bring us to Anna.
Okay. um. So I only have 2 more. Shit, can't do that. So I have Sanctuary on myself still. I am going
Yep.
to give myself the rest of my lay on hands pool. And that is all I'm going to do this turn because I can't do anything without my without losing the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
So you continue on. Theo, what are you doing?
Range of the last eagle from me, or thing from me. Pterodactyl. Pteranodon.
20 feet.
And then the range of the T-Rexes to my party members?
About 700.
I thought there were 6 that were closer.
Those are velociraptors.
Those aren't T-Rexes. Those are velociraptors. And
Oh.
those are within about 200 feet.
200, okay. I'm going to take a swipe at the Pteranodon, and then I'm going to fly as close to the ground as I can get.
Okay.
So it's going to be to the Pteranodon and then to the ground, whatever 80 feet will get me.
All right.
How high up will I be at that point?
You will be about 40 feet off the ground at that point.
Jeez. I'm going to fucking die from fall damage. Okay. My attack is first a beak. $13.
Are you going after the Pteranodon or the rider?
Pteranodon.
Hit. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 piercing.
Okay.
And then my talons are a 15.
Hit.
Fucking double ones! 5 total. Slashing. That was awful. And then I'm 40 feet off the ground. You're muted if you're talking.
You zoom down, which will incur an attack of opportunity, which 15 against your armor class.
Yep.
All right. That will be 14 points of slashing. And that will bring us to Gil.
All right. So you said that the velociraptors are 200 and change out?
Before we get to Gil,
Wait.
I'm going to need to know how fall damage works.
It's a D6 per 10 feet.
And how far up are we?
You're 40 feet.
How far up were we when I took the hit attack of opportunity?
About 100.
And it's a D10 per 10.
No, D6.
A
The
D6.
D6 per 10.
Oh no. So, oh no.
Oof, ouchie, my HP.
You down though?
Oh! Oofa doofa.
I'm pretty down.
Wait, is that like 0 HP?
Theodore is pretty down.
Like you have 0 HP, like you're unconscious?
If you want me to calculate, let's see, it'd be technically it'd be negative 24, so yeah, I guess I didn't go over, so I'm okay. I'm just KO'd.
Alright.
Fuck.
And what was the distance horizontally from them? Where did I fall in relation to my party members?
You're about 15 feet in front of Enna and maybe 25 feet behind Gil and V.
Okay.
Ooh, fuck.
You guys just hear this dull thud. The shape of me in a hole. And then an anvil falls on my head.
Gil,
Well,
25 feet behind you, you just watched Theo fall out of the fucking sky.
well, shit. I have exactly one spell slot left, and if I save Theo now, we get overrun by velociraptors. Oh no. So how far would the velociraptors move up and around? This is important.
About 160 feet.
Which would put them within 100 feet of us.
That would put them within 40 feet of you.
I don't like that, but they're gonna have to. It's gonna have to do because there's only one way this works. I'ma go do my best and grab Theo, and that's gonna be it until next round.
Give me a athletics at advantage to throw Theo over your shoulders.
Well, that's a nat 20 and a 1, so I'm gonna take that nat 20.
Fuck yeah, you do. You just toss him over your shoulders like a sack of potatoes.
Sing the song, Tim.
What song?
Love lift us up where we
Oh.
belong.
Where eagles fly and
On a
mountains high.
Let's not sing that song. I didn't realize it had eagles in it.
Get
Fuck. All right.
Out of curiosity, okay, just for clarification, what is the rule about insta death? How much do you have to take below 0?
It's
twice your hit points.
Twice.
Well, actually, well, it's not that. He has to be hit for at this point since he's at 0. He has to get hit in one shot. His entire HP pool.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just
Right.
checking.
That's what I. Well, but I meant like when you're alive, it's twice your hit points.
Yeah. So yeah, for you right now, basically one hit would have to equal your entire pool to kill you outright.
Okay.
All right.
And when you say twice your hit points, you're referring to total hit points, max health.
Correct.
Gotcha.
All right. So, Gil, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And, Theo, you automatically fail.
Well, it's a 19 minus 1 for 18.
All right. You succeed. So, for you, this is not going to be too bad, actually.
Because I'm going to quarter it if it's fire damage.
I have to make this as well. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're behind them. So that's going to be 20 points of fire damage.
So only 5
So
after it's been halved
4
twice.
or 5 overall for you, Gil, and that's a failed saving throw for you, Theo.
Cool.
And then
They're
you
getting close.
watch as the Velociraptors get within 40 feet
Good.
of you guys.
Excellent.
V is going to fire her last. Well, no, she's out of entangles, actually. She's going to fire 2 shots at the pterodactyl. One's going to hit. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, V's on that fucking bullshit. V drops that fucking pterodactyl.
Hell yes.
I should have just picked up the girls and left John behind.
Bastard.
Emma, you are within 20 feet of 6 velociraptors. Some of them are further away from you than that, but like the lead one is within 20 feet of you. What are you doing?
Okay, so
Run.
she's. This is cowardice versus failure. Here we go.
Oh, well, this is about to hurt you a lot more than it's about to hurt me later.
Mobius doesn't like either of those. We are, he'd probably like cowardice more than failure. So yeah, off we go. We're running.
All right, full speed,
Yep, full speed.
60 feet or 50?
Yep, we are. 60.
All right, dope.
On. We're just.
You watch as that T-Rex is just plowing down the fucking range. You would say that it is maybe 600, 550 feet away from you guys at this point.
Rip.
And then
She just looks down at the ground and goes, if you were ever going to help me, now would be the time.
If we were level 10,
Theo.
I could attempt divine intervention, but 9.
Save.
All right,
Hell yeah.
Gil, what are you doing?
All right, so you would say
I'm going to
that you would-
also take 5 feet away from your movement because you have somebody on your shoulders.
That's fine. So would you say that they are, all of these velociraptors could fit within a 60-foot by 20-foot cube?
Fuck yeah, they would.
So then that means they're going to get hit with a wall of fire.
Oh,
Because I'm a
okay.
Forge domain
Explain
cleric.
more.
So here we go. I'm going to read the spell, and I'm going to cast it at 5th level. So Wall of Fire is a Forge Amplification spell. So it's normally for druids, sorcerers, and wizards, but fortunately, I'm a follower of Moradin in the Forge, so I get it as a cleric.
Hooray.
So you create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range, aka the ground. You can make a wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration, which is 1 minute. And when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage, or half as much fire damage on a successful throw. One side of the wall, selected by you when you cast the spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of the side, or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time, or in turn that it ends itself there. The other side of the wall deals 0 damage.
That's going to be a fail.
So let's see. So since I'm casting it at a 5th level slot, that is 6d8 fire damage.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
And if they charge through it at me, they get to take that damage number again. All right, let's see here. So that is
They
8.
fell into a burning ring of fire.
9 plus 11 plus 7 is 18 plus 6 is 24 fire damage for the wall.
All right.
And if they decide they want to continue going through it, they're going to take it again.
No, they, as a matter of fact, decide that they are not going to continue going through it because that is some bullshit. And you watch as all of them retreat, looking very wounded, sort of signaling the T-Rex that is behind them, and the T-Rex slows down immensely. However, you guys, if you're still going to be sprinting, I need an athletics check. Gil, at disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus. There comes the exhaustion. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. 8. I had an 18 and a 6. Damn.
Athletics, you say?
I need a, yeah,
22.
and then a death saving throw from you, Brian.
Ah.
Fail.
Oh, no.
All right. That's 2 fails. And Gil, you are exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
You're still able to sprint at full speed, but you are fucking just beat. You have never been this tired in your entire life. I think that unless you guys, like, how far do you guys want to continue before you stop to try and assess wounds and things like that?
Fuck. Is there any sort of cover?
There is not. You guys are in a wide open plain. You can go to a city that is nearby that you are pretty sure only has dragon folk in it. Or you can continue along your way through these plains towards the mountains.
Here's the problem. We need to save his life, otherwise we don't have Goodberry.
Ah! I have no healing spells and no lay on hands left.
Yeah, and I just burnt my last spell to chase off those velociraptors and their riders.
Could
Rose.
we
You
could?
can still make a medicine. You can still take an action to don't make a medicine check. But I
Can I make
currently,
it-
because
You
exhaustion,
can.
have disadvantage.
Can I make a medicine check?
I will
You
will
can.
assist to give you advantage.
Please, because I have a plus
Okay.
0.
Oh.
All right.
Natural 20
Roll that
first try.
advantage. Oh, shit.
Natural 20 first one. Get
1
absolutely fucked.
HP. Theo, you have 1 HP. You guys have lost 1 round, but you still have some time before the spell drops. And I need another athletics checks from everybody that is sprinting.
Okay.
Disadvantage, I would assume. Yes, it would be.
Theo, you are already at a point of exhaustion. So you are at disadvantage.
26.
12?
Okay.
Anna's doing just fine. I don't know about you guys.
God damn it.
That's going to be a check mark, Gil.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Disadvantage for what?
Your athletics or your constitution check that you're about to make.
Well, pick me back up, John.
Nope. Wait, do
What'd
you
you
still
get?
have do you still have another wild shape? Turn into an eagle again.
It's not my turn to take an action.
You can. You're out of combat, so you can do things
Oh,
willy-nilly.
well, the first thing I would like to do is cure wounds on myself.
What?
Okay.
What do you?
Man over here holding out on us got spell slots still?
Okay, let me fucking remember how to even cure wounds here.
D8 depending upon level.
Plus my spellcasting modifier. And I'll do it at... Nope, don't have any of those left. Oh, I can do it at a 4th level spell. That means I get each one above 1. So I get 2, 3, We'll do this in the chat.
I don't like this. Being exhausted fucking sucks. As long as I can get a long rest in, though, it'll clear.
Delightful. 23. I love it.
John, you act like this wasn't 100% part of my plan.
No, I know.
Okay, so since we're out of combat, I can do it again. Do any of my friends look pretty battered?
Well, you will lose speed if you are to do it again. Like, you guys are still sprinting away from combatants.
Oh, incidentally,
We've got about 30 seconds left on that wall of fire before
whatever became of... So, I don't even remember what you told me to roll. You told me to roll something, and I rolled a disadvantage of 2 plus something.
Oh, your athletics. So go ahead and take a check mark. You are 1/3 closer to another point of exhaustion.
Oh.
God, gotta love exhaustion.
Then what happens? I get double disadvantage?
Go ahead and look it up.
It's
terrible.
Yeah, level 1 isn't awful, it's just your skills, but level 2 starts affecting your combat ability. And your movement and a bunch of other fun things. Level 6 is dead!
Okay, so I did my cure wounds, and then we run, and that's about all we have time for? Out of initiative?
Yep.
No, okay.
Does anybody else have something that they want to do?
Other than run? No.
Okay, so Devil on Aubrey's shoulder is saying surrender, but I know that they won't show us any mercy if we surrender.
I would rather roll up a new character than surrender at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Because fuck these guys.
Oh, shit. Oh, we're just running. Fuck. God damn it.
So you're just going to keep running to it then, Aubrey?
Hold on.
Are we going to go back into
Yeah.
initiative once this is over? Or once this moment is over?
There are larger things
I'm not sure yet.
With large... you could probably turn into another large creature that could carry all of us way faster.
Maybe. Let me see.
I'm looking at it. How fast does a brown bear move?
What about a giant toad?
Getting the fuck out of here. Just look at their stat blocks, basically. If they have higher than... I think they need an 18, and they should be able to carry us all.
Okay. But they gotta
they're
be
giant.
fast, too.
They gotta be big.
You know what? Spiders should get more strength because of their proportional strength.
What?
Like Spider-Man.
God.
A brown bear could do it. He runs 40 feet and he's got 19 strength.
There we go.
If y'all want to ride on my back.
It's faster than we've got.
Let me look at a lion real
Yep.
quick. 50 speed. Oops. 50 speed. Nope, that's not enough strength. I guess I'm going to do a brown bear. This is my last hurrah.
All right. And you're going to pick up everybody?
Yep, it's a full action to turn, so I don't know how you want to deal with that.
It'd be our actions to get on as well, partly.
Yep. All right. So I will let everybody climb on. The V is going to climb on the back, and she's sort of like riding backwards, AC Slater style.
Hell yeah.
And fucking just getting ready to launch arrows as soon as the onslaught begins. And go ahead and give me an athletics check on your new bear form.
Should be pretty good. 14 plus
He doesn't
3.
technically have athletics. Is there anything I factor in?
Strength.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
You start cruising down this plane, ignoring the fact that you have a tremendous amount of weight on your back. And you're just loping your way as fast as you possibly can. I'm going to say that you are pursued for maybe a little bit longer, but eventually, after you can no longer see the velociraptors on the horizon, it seems as though you're no longer going to be pursued. How long does your wild shape last?
Pretty long time now that he's a level 9 druid, right?
Wild shape says we are over 8th level. Max CR is 1. Limitation. You stay in a beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level rounded down, which would become 4. 4 hours.
Oh, fuck yeah. I think that's more than enough time for you guys to distance your way away. And so as you're transforming back into Theo, you guys are sort of out of the shit at this point. You're in the middle of this plains. You can see the mountains looming westerly in your distance, and V sort of looks at you all and goes, "That was insane."
Roar, roar.
Well, no, you're Theo now. You've definitely transformed at this point. Theo.
Yeah, Theo said roar, roar. It's a thing.
I need everybody to make me one last athletics check, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Weird.
Oh,
Can
Jesus.
I assist people on athletic checks?
No.
Damn it. 12.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
And John got 4.
Yep.
John, you have 2 fails. Anna, you also have 2 fails. And Theo, you are completely fine.
Okay. Whew.
It's definitely close to nightfall at this point. And he
yeah.
looks at you all and says, "I don't think resting is responsible."
Oh, fuck.
Bruh.
Where are we?
In the middle of these plains.
In the middle of the plains. There's the stars above us.
Yep.
Fuck. Well, she said we shouldn't rest.
I don't think so.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I actually feel fairly well after curing my wounds. I could perhaps carry us another several miles if you all want to, at the very least, take a short rest of some sort. On my back?
I don't think we should tarry, but there's also no chance we can get any sort of rest while you're sprinting as a brown bear or such.
Even if I didn't sprint, I could at the very least carry you all to give you a break.
That would work. I'll give you a short rest if you're going to move at just movement speed.
Which is, I believe, 40 for a brown bear. Yep.
Okay? I need another athletics check, though.
From everybody?
Nope, just from you.
Ugh, yuck. 6 plus 4 is 10.
You're going to take another point of exhaustion from doing this.
When I wild shaped, did I carry my exhaustion over with me?
Yes, and you'll carry it back.
So right now I'm at 3 and then 2. Total of 5.
Wait, what?
I got 1 already, and now I've got 2 more points.
No, you're at 2. You're at 2 points of exhaustion.
Right, but I'd already gotten exhausted before.
Right, you're at 2 total. You got 1.
Okay.
I apologize if I misspoke.
So I
Everybody else.
I got 3 points of exhaustion after I woke up, and you were like, you're exhausted, and I was like, okay, and I've gotten 2 since then, 2 little points.
Right, those don't count for anything. You're just at 2 full points of exhaustion now.
Oh, you're
Because
saying
we were doing it like little individual tally points. You know what I mean? Like those were to equal out to a full point of exhaustion.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you said 3 equals a full point of exhaustion, right?
Yep.
So technically, I would have 5 little tally points right now.
Okay, so you have 3 points of exhaustion. I take that back. You were correct.
Tally points or full points?
Full points. You have 3 full points of exhaustion. Erase all of your tallies.
Okay. I'm confused about where I got them, is the thing.
Well, you're the one that's reporting them to me. I said you were at 2, and then you were like, well, I have these tallies.
Well, that's what I'm confused about. 3 tallies equals a point of exhaustion, yes?
Correct.
Okay. I originally had like 1, but then you said you have a point of exhaustion. I thought you meant like a real point of exhaustion.
Yes, I did mean you have a point of exhaustion.
And since that time that you declared that, I've taken 2 additional tallies.
Okay, so you would be at 3 then. 3 points of exhaustion.
But
3 more and you die.
but it doesn't make any sense. Because
What do you mean?
Okay, hold on, let me think about this for a second.
You're the one that convinced me you were at 3. You can just be at 2 if you want to. I'm fine with that.
I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, if 3 little tallies equals a point of exhaustion, I should technically only have almost 2 points, not quite 2 points of full exhaustion yet.
But you have 2 full points because you fell unconscious. And I automatically raised you to that point. Does that make sense now?
When I fell unconscious, you gave me 2 full points of exhaustion?
No, I gave you 1 full point of exhaustion. You gained another full point, so you're only at 2.
Okay. Maybe this is where the confusion is. When you gave me my full point of exhaustion, were you bumping up my tallies, or were you saying exhaustion plus my tallies that I'd already taken?
Exhaustion plus your tallies that you had already taken. So you are at 2 full points. I apologize.
Oh, in that case, I just calculated wrong. That was my bad.
No worries.
So I had 1.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of it. Honestly, this is a new mechanic that I'm trying. Like, this isn't, you know what I mean? Like, this is like tried and fucking true.
Okay. Well, I know how it goes. Okay, so I took a tally, then you gave me a full point, and then I took another tally, and now you're giving me another full point?
I'm giving you another 2 tallies.
2
So
tallies.
you are at 2 full points.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so then I have 2 full points of exhaustion and I think 1 tally point in addition.
Correct. Yes. Yep.
Sorry, fellas. I get it.
All right. Is everybody else good? Like, I don't want any confusion. If there is confusion, I want to knock it out right now. Is everybody else cool?
I'm good. I have my math well taken care of. I'm very close to having 2 levels of exhaustion, but not quite there.
And are you good?
We're good. I have 2 tallies, and
All right.
so that's. So 1 more tally would be a point of exhaustion, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I get it. Okay.
All right. So just so you guys notice, Gil and V and Theo, you guys all have sort of the same amount of perspiration and just general amount of heavy breathing going on. And so you would infer that everybody is at about the same amount of exhaustion at this point. And so you continue with your sprint through the night, and V leads you. How long do you want to continue sprinting?
Okay, so level 1 effective exhaustion is disadvantage on ability. Level 2 is speed is halved, so I'm down to 20 feet.
Yep.
I would like to just keep going as... I don't know how often you're giving us exhaustion points. When do I have to roll again? How far can I get?
Right about now, if you want to keep going.
Does my character have an idea of how far away we are now? I'd like to talk to V, actually. Is she awake?
Oh, yeah, she's running. Like, you guys are all running.
Oh, I thought they were riding on my back.
Well, that ended, and then you guys continued running.
So they rode on my back for 2 sessions, and then we...
For the 5 hours that you had it for, yeah.
I don't know how much longer I can go on. How far do you think we've gotten? How far is left to go?
We're miles away from the mountains. We cannot stop now.
No,
We
right,
must keep going.
I guarantee you I'm going to be a lot slower.
We're all going to be slower. We must keep moving. The raptors are fast. Faster than we are. The only way to distance them now is restless.
They weren't able to lose any of their tally points by riding on my back?
Not from a short rest, no.
Short rest only gives you hit points back, right?
It allows you to use your hit dice.
Yeah.
V will say, if you decide to rest, I will join you. But know that I think it is a bad decision.
Are the mountains our only option? There's nowhere else to hide.
We've kind of played our hand at this point.
I still have the ability
We're out in the open.
I still have the ability to hide our tracks if we want to veer off course somewhere.
To where?
That's what I'm asking you.
To the town filled with dragon folk?
If you had a cave I could wall us in, or any sort of brush. Or...
Any cave or such that you would be thinking of would either be back in the wood, many miles, or back or forward in the mountain, many miles.
Theodore.
We have laid our bed, Theodore.
I'm too tired to even argue. If you need to keep running, I'll keep running.
Still,
I
you
don't
still
need. We all need to keep running.
What
you
is it?
still
Don't
have
you agree?
I'm trying to listen to Enna.
you still have mold earth.
I do, I believe, yes. It's it's something I can use as much as I'm capable with the energy I have.
Technically speaking, couldn't you dig us a pit and then cover it?
It's interesting. I don't know how much air
Did
we
he do
would
that?
have.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind then.
If we don't have any other ideas, we should continue.
You know, our last experimentation with Mold Earth didn't go so well.
Oh my god. I'm going to 4th level spell slot on that bitch, too.
Only because I couldn't run fast enough.
All right. I might want to shapeshift into an animal, even if I don't carry you guys. At least my exhaustion will be halved to a normal speed instead of.
I think you might be out of shapeshifts, my guy.
How many do I have? I've done 2 so far.
I
Right?
think 2 at 9th level. I think.
Let me see. Ah, not that.
If it would help him. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You can use this. You can use this feature twice. You regain the uses after you finish your short or long rest. You only get it twice, regardless of your spell level.
Unless you're Circle of the Moon.
Wow, I didn't realize that. I thought it was based on my spell level. I guess I'm out.
Nope.
That means I'm only going 15 feet. Carry me again, Gilfor.
It'd help if Enna got off of him.
I'm not a.
on
I'm
him
not a bear
currently.
anymore.
He's not
Oh,
a
I
bear.
thought we were still on his back. Okay, never mind. Shit.
No, your only option is for somebody to carry him.
One of you turn into a bear.
None of us can turn into a bear.
It's my turn to ride.
Enna will sort of like go, oh my god, and just like take off the javelin that she has left on her back, the one javelin, and she'll just hand it to Gil, and then just piggyback the druid.
So,
All right.
At least Gilfor isn't technically the slowest member anymore.
I need
How about
everybody to make me an athletics check, and Anna, you're at disadvantage, and Gil, you probably are too, but that's beside the point.
yeah.
I will take that disadvantage and wear it with pride. Ah, okay. Unless I drop my dice. I didn't mean to
only
scream. I'm
10.
sorry.
That's only it.
That's a
I
10
keep-
here too.
I don't understand. Every time you give me disadvantage, I roll a 18, 19, or 20 on the good die. I hate this. It's only when I have disadvantage am I consistently rolling well on one of the dice. It knows.
Well, everybody below a 13 gets a tally.
That's 2 levels of exhaustion. Hi, how you doing?
That is a level of exhaustion. Fuck.
Well, I'm slower than Theo. So wait, hold on. That means I'm going 10,
Ish.
11, 12. 12.
You got.
I'm 12.
You're at 2 points of exhaustion already.
Yup.
Damn.
I front
We-
loaded pretty hard.
Fuck me.
I'm wearing 65-pound. Well, actually, no, it's mithril armor, so it's less, but still.
Santa just gave you a javelin to carry, so.
Whatever. Those things like weigh like a pound. Whatever. Nothing compared to the shield, the daggers, the warhammer, the full chainmail suit.
I know, but consider the following:
attack.
it's still 4 feet long. How tall are you?
4'2".
Yeah, that's a funny mental picture.
It's
You
I'm-
guys
I'm 4 feet
continue
tall
to
and 4 feet wide now.
sprint. You guys continue to sprint your way into the nightfall, and I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight. But
Oh my
you
God.
guys are in a fucking terrible situation.
Thanks.
I mean, we've never not been in a fucking terrible situation this entire campaign so far. So,
That's
par for
kind
the
of been
course.
the point. So you know.
Every session, we're just more fucked than the last. What the heck, Tim?
Love you guys.
Oh, like that.
Okay, so here's where the impetus for this entire campaign came from. One of the things that I noticed about online campaigns in general is that they tend to have this reset period where you don't have this dread that you're going to lose your character. And so now I've decided, like, oh, no. Rather than letting you guys get a long rest in whenever you fucking ask for it, no. We're going to have you be fucking pursued, and you're going to earn these fucking mountains. And so, you know.
I still refuse to appreciate it.
That's
Brian,
fine.
shut the fuck up.
You're gonna get us killed harder, Brian. Well, I'm glad that I got the extra spell slot so I could cast Wall of Fire. We would have been dead already.
Honestly, though, like, you guys handled that shit like fucking bosses. Like, I realized that Z did a little bit of divine intervention, but I've been rolling well. Y'all know how I roll. And literally only when I'm rolling against fucking players, but man. Or when I'm rolling for a DMPC, apparently, but I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with this campaign, and I hope you guys are too.